It was late one evening when I stumbled upon the truth, a truth so bitter, it crushed the last ounce of trust I had. My wife, Emily, had been seeing another man. I had noticed the subtle changes at first, the late nights at work, the sudden bursts of laughter at her phone, the lingering glances, and the way she would avoid my touch. I had ignored it, hoping I was just imagining things. But the day I found the hotel receipt in her coat pocket, my world shattered. I was furious, of course, but revenge? No, I wasn't that kind of man. I was better than that. Yet, something inside me stirred. If she could betray me like this, then perhaps I was allowed to play the game. But I wasn't going to stoop to her level. Instead, I would make her realize what she'd lost in the most unexpected way. I started by becoming the perfect husband again, only better. I threw grand dinners, took her on surprise weekend trips, and showered her with attention, just as I did when we first met. But this time, it wasn't out of love, it was out of strategy. I knew something had changed in her. She no longer looked at me the same way. I had to make her long for the man she once knew. I played my cards carefully. I rekindled old passions. But in the background, I remained distant. I made her miss the man she had once fallen in love with, without realizing she was losing him again. Every time she reached out, I pulled away, and every time she tried to talk, I gave her only half of my attention. Slowly, she began to realize that I wasn't the same person anymore. But then, it happened. Emily came to me one evening, eyes red, heartbroken. She confessed everything from the affair to her regret. She begged for forgiveness. And there, at that moment, I saw it, the pain in her eyes, the sincerity, and the realization of what she had almost lost. I had won, but not in the way I expected. I forgave her, not because I was weak, but because I had already taken the revenge I sought. By making her miss me, I had proven one undeniable truth. Sometimes, the most powerful form of revenge is simply walking away.